In a quiet corner of Andalusia, Santiago, a humble shepherd boy, begins to feel a pull, an inner restlessness that whispers of a greater destiny. He dreams of treasure buried at the foot of the Egyptian pyramids, a vision that ignites a fire inside him. But this is not just a boy's fantasy. It is the first call of his personal legend, the soul's calling, the unique path each of us is born to follow. He meets a king, Melchizedek, who introduces him to the concept that when you truly desire something, the entire universe conspires to help you achieve it. This is not magic, it's alignment. When your actions, intentions, and energy are pointed in the same direction as your soul's purpose, opportunities begin to unfold and synchronicities emerge. This moment marks the beginning of Santiago's true awakening, the realization that life becomes extraordinary when we choose to pursue meaning over comfort. As Santiago travels, he experiences failure, loss, love, fear, and revelation. In the crystal shop, he learns the cost of settling and the weight of untapped potential. He understands that many people live half-lives, choosing security over transformation. Yet, he continues because deep inside, he knows that giving up on the journey is a much greater failure than not reaching the destination. The Englishman he meets is obsessed with books, theories, and alchemy, but lacks intuition. From him, Santiago learns that true wisdom is not found in pages alone, but in experience, in paying attention to omens, signs, and the voice of the heart. This contrast teaches that knowledge must evolve into understanding, and understanding into action. Then comes the Alchemist, who becomes Santiago's most powerful mentor. The Alchemist tells him, "Listen to your heart. It knows all things." But he also warns that the heart can be afraid, can lie, and can be silenced by fear and doubt. Santiago learns that true courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act in spite of it. The Alchemist teaches that the process of turning lead into gold, the essence of alchemy, is a metaphor for inner transformation, to burn away the false self and reveal the essence, the soul of the world, the part of us that is eternal and divine. Santiago's journey is not linear. He must lose everything, face death, and still choose to move forward. He learns that love is not a reason to stop, but a reason to grow. True love does not chain us. It frees us to fulfill our purpose. Fatima, the woman he meets in the desert, teaches him that when love is pure, it supports our personal legend, not competes with it. And finally, when he reaches the pyramids, he discovers that the treasure was buried all along beneath the tree where he first dreamed. The circle is complete. The outer journey was needed to complete the inner one. He had to leave to learn, to fall in order to rise, to search the world in order to understand that all answers were within. Now, the conclusion expanded, intensified, and overflowing with purpose. Santiago's journey mirrors the deepest truth of the human experience, that life is not about waiting for signs, but about following the ones that are already there. The omens we ignore are the same ones that could guide us toward our highest self. Most people silence that voice early on. Society, education, trauma, or the fear of rejection slowly erase the clarity we once had. But the Alchemist reminds us that it's never too late to remember who we are. We live in a world that praises logic, data, and measurable success, but forgets the invisible forces, intuition, love, faith, purpose, that make life worth living. This story is not just a fable. It's a roadmap for those courageous enough to ask deeper questions. Why am I here? What am I meant to create, to feel, to leave behind? The desert Santiago crosses is your doubt. The sandstorms are your setbacks. The silence of the dunes is your loneliness when no one understands your vision. But keep walking, keep listening, keep trusting, because those who surrender to their own legend don't just change their own lives. They inspire others to begin their own search. Your personal legend doesn't have to be world-changing. It has to be soul-changing. Whether it's painting, teaching, parenting, building, healing, writing, or serving, it doesn't matter. What matters is that it's yours. entirely yours. The treasure you seek will not come to those who wait passively. It comes to the ones who act, who try, who fail, who rise again. It comes to those who are willing to walk away from the herd and trust the voice only they can hear. That's what the Alchemist celebrates, the sacred bravery of those who say yes to their calling, even when the path is unclear. And so I ask you, are you living your legend or someone else's? Are you chasing a treasure that aligns with your heart or one that others have chosen for you? Because there is no guarantee of success, but there is a guarantee of regret if you never try. The world does not need more safe people. It needs more lit-up people. People on fire with purpose, people who turn their pain into power, people who walk with love and speak with truth. Be that person. Begin your journey. And if this message found you today, it wasn't an accident. This is your omen. Follow your legend. Find your treasure. Become who you were meant to be. If this story moved something inside you, don't ignore it. Subscribe to this channel to go even deeper into the principles of purpose, abundance, and self-mastery. Like the video so we know you're on this path too. And share it with someone who's ready to remember the dream they forgot.